Right, we've got C34 question here, E's and LNs, January 2019, question 13. Scientists are in a population of insects, the number of insects and in the population, T days after the start of the study is modelled by that equation. It's got K on the bottom, K is a constant. There were 50 insects at the start of the study, it says, and we've got to find out what K is. Not going to do much with this. Stick T is 0 in, and n is equal to 50. Start the study, T is 0. And then so I'd flip around the 1 plus K. That's just 1 plus K on the bottom. So 240 over 1 plus K is equal to 50. I'd swap the 1 plus K and the 50 over. So you have 1 plus K is 240 over 50. And you get K's 3.8. Use the model to find the value of T when n is 100. So I'll put them using the value, our value of K there. And I put 100 in for n. And then I multiply both sides by that bottom line, that 1 plus 3.8 e to the minus t over 16, and subtract 100 at the same time. Save me a step. And divide by the 380 and cancel. And then do the LNs, because it just says e to the something. Now I've got a minus there, so if I put the minus over the other side, it'll flip that fraction, because really I'll put in a minus in front of the ln. So it'll be the ln of 7 over 19 to the power of minus 1. So that's equal to 16 ln 19 over 7, which is about 16. So that's part B. In part C, we've got to show that dn over dt is that. Now, there are no e's in there, so we're going to differentiate it, but get it all in terms of n rather than e's and t's. So we differentiate it. I'm going to write it like this first of all. So it's 240, and then that bottom line at the power of minus 1. So the dn over dt, I'll put the minus 1 in front first, and then put that bracket to the power of 1 less, take 1 off the bracket, and then I multiply by that bracket differentiated, which is minus k over 16 times e to the minus t over 16. I'm going to cancel out those minuses. I can simplify a little bit. 240 over 16 is 15. So I can write it like this. Now I need to sort of eliminate the e's, the t's over 16. So I'm using what I already knew, but I'm going to rearrange it slightly. So it says 1 plus k e to the minus t over 16. It's 240 over n. And here's what we've got from the original part of the question. That's the formula, sort of rearranged slightly. And here's what we're aiming for, and this is what we've got to rearrange into this. The bottom line, first of all, I can see that it's just 240 over n all squared, because that's 1 plus k e to the minus t over 16 is. The top line, well, this k e to the minus t over 16 is almost that, so it's 240 over n minus 1. So I've got 15 lots of 240 over n minus 1. I've got fractions within fractions here, which nobody likes. So I'm going to multiply the top and bottom by n squared to get rid of the n's on the bottom. So this bracket here multiplied by n squared will be 240n minus n squared, and the bottom line is just 240 squared. And then finally, to break it up into this form, I need to sort of separate the bracket out. So 15 times 240n over 240 squared, and then minus 15n squared over 240 squared. And if I cancel that down, 15 over 240 divided by 240 squared gives me 1 over 16, and the 15 over 240 is 1 over 3840.